J. Sutherland, the Scrum Fieldbook, a master class on accelerating performance, getting results, and defining the future. In the ever-changing modern world, it is crucial for organizations to evolve and adapt at an accelerated pace. The Scrum Fieldbook by J. Sutherland presents the Scrum framework as a solution to this challenge. Scrum derives from Agile methodology, emphasizing collaboration, complexity, and continuous adaptation. This book summary introduces the key concepts of Scrum, its applications across diverse industries, and the benefits it provides in organizing complex projects, speeding up innovation, maximizing outcomes, and breaking free from outdated structures.
Responding to rapid changes with Scrum. In 1965, Intel co-founder Gordon Moore created Moore's Law, which predicted that the number of transistors on a computer chip would double every 2 years, and the cost of each chip would halve. Over the years, this prediction has come true, leading to smaller, faster, and cheaper computer chips. Our modern society operates at the same breakneck speed, and Scrum is a framework that helps organizations keep up. Scrum is an agile methodology for organizing work that prioritizes collaboration, complexity, and continuous adaptation. Scrum is essential for tackling big projects because it breaks them down into smaller, achievable goals. In contrast to the failure of the London Stock Exchange's multi-million-dollar project, Saab's upgrade of the Gripen 39C fighter jet was successful because they implemented a Scrum approach. Saab broke the project into smaller, independent modules, and different teams worked on different portions of the project. Through Scrum, the new Gripen is versatile, adaptable, and more cost-effective than the American F-35. Scrum, a framework for effective project management. Are you planning to renovate an old property and unsure of where to begin? Scrum is a simple, systematic, and effective framework that can help you organize your complex projects. The Scrum team, consisting of 3 roles, product owner, team members, and Scrum Master, work collaboratively to complete a project. The process starts with creating a comprehensive list of required tasks called the product backlog and goes into a 1 to 4 week period called sprint, where the team focuses on completing agreed-upon tasks. The team then holds a sprint review to receive feedback from each member, and lastly, the team inspects how they have been working together to improve it for the next sprint. Scrum lets teams accomplish the most valuable tasks first while leaving room to align and adapt to changing conditions. With Scrum's transparent and collaborative approach, you can tackle your home improvement project with ease and effectiveness. Scrum Framework for Innovation. In a traditional organization, decision-making can be a slow and complicated process, resulting in higher rates of failure and missed opportunities. This is where Scrum comes in, a framework that gives teams more independent control and accelerates innovation. Scrum allows teams to operate autonomously, decide on their backlog, and solve problems as they arise. With frequent reviews and retrospectives, teams can experiment and refine ideas quickly, leading to better results and a higher chance of success. Scrum, valuing outcome over output. Financial fraud can be prevented by valuing outcome over output, and Scrum methodology can help companies achieve this. Scrum prioritizes tasks by their impact on the business, ensuring that teams work on projects that produce valuable outcomes. A good product backlog should list tasks that meet specific consumer needs, with clearly defined outcomes for each sprint. Each team has the freedom to judge which outcomes are crucial and reject tasks that don't meet its standards. By doing so, unnecessary output is reduced while maximizing positive outcomes. Change is necessary. Before adopting Scrum, companies must rethink and abandon old structures that impede creativity, streamline processes, and increase productivity. Although organizations resist change, Scrum offers the key to unlocking new potential. When J. Sutherland worked for NPR's morning news radio show, Morning Edition, he learned that organizations always resist change. He proposed a script featuring 2 interview segments back-to-back, but his colleague rejected the idea. She cited an old rule originating in 1978 when the studio's equipment couldn't seamlessly transition from one interview tape to another. Although digital technology had solved this issue, the rule remained unchallenged. The message here is clear: adopting Scrum requires a complete rethinking of an organization's structure. This includes the ranks and positioning of the workforce, delegation and execution of tasks, as well as the cultural norms dictating how people interact. A rigid, hierarchical organization without avenues for feedback or collaboration stifles creativity, produces few new ideas, and gradually becomes less efficient. To adopt Scrum, big, structural changes may be necessary. People can be stuck in their ways, even if positive change is more effective. Starting with just one Scrum team dedicated to one valuable project is a useful introduction to Scrum. Drummond, an energy company, implemented Scrum for a diverse team tasked with creating a new oil well. Applying Scrum, the team showed how the company could streamline its old structure and simplify processes. Although dramatic and difficult, abandoning old structures and adopting Scrum offers the key to unlocking new potential. Central to the success of Scrum is a commitment to transparent communication, a laser-like focus on accomplishing each sprint, and an openness to trying good ideas from any source. Team members must respect each other's input and never treat failure as something requiring punishment, but rather as a learning opportunity. Scrum offers an innovative way to maximize the potential of any organization. Optimizing Scrum for project success. Back in 2015, 3M Health Information Systems turned to Scrum, a popular project management framework, to update the medical databases of hospitals across the United States. However, they faced challenges in implementing Scrum, leading to schedule delays and team overwhelm. To address these issues, 3M brought in Scrum Incorporated, who identified common mistakes and recommended best practices. Firstly, keeping teams together and allowing team members to learn each other's strengths and weaknesses improves working rhythms and productivity. Secondly, keeping team members assigned to one team, rather than dividing their attention across projects, delivers better results. Finally, swarming, concentrating everyone's effort on one item from the backlog, is a technique that can turbocharge team results. Understanding these proven approaches can optimize Scrum for project success, while taking note of common pitfalls can prevent failure. Avoiding Scrum mistakes. Scrum is a great framework when implemented correctly, otherwise, it can lead to many failures. Nokia's mistake was focusing on sprints rather than assessing the market, thus producing the wrong product. Other common mistakes include an uneven approach to Scrum or a superficial change. Additionally, pushing productivity too far can lead to overworked employees and a lack of new results. To avoid these mistakes, it's important to adopt Scrum's principles of transparent communication, commitment to project completion, openness to failure, and proper assessment of market needs. Scrum, revolutionizing established organizations. Industrial printer maker Markham Image had a stable production cycle but faced inevitable defects that caused it to dispatch Tigger teams. Scrum transformed the company's approach as it created teams for design, marketing, and quality assurance that held daily stand-up meetings. The result was a printer with no defects. The key message emphasizes the importance of entire company adoption of Scrum. Schlumberger, one of the largest oil and gas companies, also benefited from Scrum's principles to upgrade its entire IT infrastructure while accelerating the project's speed at lower costs than usual. Companies can ensure success with Scrum if each team communicates, innovates independently, and shares their success with others. Establishing an executive action team to oversee Scrum's implementation helps coordinate communication, improve productivity, and continually improve the framework.
Adopting the Scrum framework can fundamentally transform organizations, helping them keep up with rapid changes and tackle complex projects effectively. Scrum provides a systematic approach to work organization, breaking down tasks into manageable sprints carried out by autonomous teams. This summary of the Scrum Fieldbook highlights the importance of timely decision-making, prioritizing valuable outcomes over mere output, and rethinking old organizational structures. By applying these principles, companies can boost efficiency, reduce costs, and unlock new potential. However, it is crucial to adopt Scrum holistically rather than cherry-pick parts of the framework, enabling the entire organization to reap the benefits of a Renaissance enterprise.